Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Darmian. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu played out to the right. A really good feat from him. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. Managed to get it away. Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Knocks it away. And it's Mkhitaryan. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Çalhanoğlu. Dortmund yet to have a shot on target. Towering header! Oh, not the best of headers. Hoists it forward. Gross drives it forward. And he's there to hoof it away. Ball's gone out of play. Nicely controlled. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled. Cleared without complication. Gross. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Martinez. It's been taken short. Martinez going for goal! Not this time.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Forward it goes. Gross. Brandt. Gross. Brandt. He's come through and he's had a quick look in. Up for the header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Brandt. Gross. Brandt, and it's played forward. Oh, that's nice. Puts in a cross. Darmian. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Stefan de Vrij. Zielinski. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Saba gets it upfield. Gross. Out to the right. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Martinez. And the half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. We can review the first half.
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The action has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Lovely feet. Played into the middle. Fence has got rid of that. Gross. Brandt. Real chance! Zielinski. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Gross. Martinez. Played into space out wide. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Brandt. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Martinez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gets good distance on it. Battles to win it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Martinez, and Martinez! Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Be a throw-in. Gets the better of his man. And he heaves it forward. Brandt. Lofted into the middle. Turns and goes back. He's had a go! Oh, another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Martinez. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Martinez. Well read, he sorted that out. Clears it out of harm's way. Mkhitaryan, he's had a shot! In it goes!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it. Mkhitaryan very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's neat. Hits one! So close to drawing level.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
And that's been lever clear. It's a loose ball. Gross. Aimed in towards the centre. So who's he? And they've been caught out here. Danger averted for now. Dortmund can make their change now with a break in play. Lovely bit of skill. That looks a good ball. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Dortmund have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Looking to hit the front line. Zielinski. Plays it over to the other flank. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. There will be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Chalhanoglu. Goes for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he's there to clear it. And he's there to cut it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. What are your thoughts on today's game then? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to...
And the finish! This could fall anywhere! Mathieu. Maguire to play it forward. Bruno Fernandes. And help's available out wide. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Out to the right. Cuts it out. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Merino. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to swing it in. Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Saka plays it short. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Up he gets! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Maguire, pinged forward, gets into a dangerous position. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, they can break here. Plays it out to the wing. Mathieu tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Cut out in the nick of time. Saka tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rice. Forward it goes. It's being played forward. Knocks it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rice. Gorgeous control there. Defence has got rid of that. Beautifully done. Rice. Chance! Good clearance and very necessary. without complication. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Goes for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Rice simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that has been cleared. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Incoming cross. Danger averted for now. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! Saba. And we've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go through it a bit of creativity and adventure. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. He's there to his... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's played forward. Saka desperately wants to get on the end of this. Saka provides an outlet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Casemiro goes looking. Has a hit! Back of the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Bruno Fernandes really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Merino plays it long. Knocks it away. Rice. A searching ball out wide. Here it comes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rice. Ball's out on the left now. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. Casemiro tries his luck. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, really good feet from him. Out to the left it goes. Ball driven towards the far post. And back out it comes. Rice. And now the breakaway. Attempts to play it through. Done very well to intervene. Gabriel Jesus. Bruno Fernandes. Merino. Saka gets it out to the wing. And that has been clubbed away. Chance to shoot! Referee has seen that as a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Gets it upfield. Out to the right. Hoists it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. He's had a go! And he's there to hoof it away. Forward it goes. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Shaw. Nicely controlled. Shaw. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's Gabriel Jesus! Great football, shot and save. Jesus! It goes to show he is human after all. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution.
Well, good evening to you, and perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. And he's there to hoof it away. Rice. He's got options in the box if he gets his luck to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Porto can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
He goes long. That'll be a throw. A real let-off.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Lovely feet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
Goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Plenty of endeavour from either side. Not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's great strength on the ball. Turns and goes back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's got through. Going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Very well to intervene. get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. And he has been fouled there. Keeper sends it forward. Hoists it high. Here it comes. Tries to get it clear. Rice goes looking. And the counter is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, that's nice. Rice. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It out of harm's way. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Keeps everyone guessing. Played back in. Defenders on the back foot. He's through the middle. He's had a shot! Gets it upfield. Hoists it forward. Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Rice. Out towards the flank. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now. But still goals. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's played it short. Could cross it here. Oh, that's not going to find... Shooting chance! Saba. Can he deliver? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Porto are making a change now. Merino. Oh, sweet feet. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Is there any support? He hits one!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Forward it goes. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Saka. So we've reached the hour mark. Not long left and still we await the breakthrough. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. Gorgeous control there. Has a shot! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, really good feet from him. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. He's looking to get there first. Oh, really good feet. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone direct. Oh, that is special! A finish right from the top draw. The breakthrough arrives at last. Oh, that is a bit special. Porto got themselves into the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist? Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Oh, shooting chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
The changes then in quick succession. Out to the left it goes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's played forward. Saka gets into some space. Into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Finds himself eased off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally...
Has a goal! going after it. Goes for it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's going to be a double change then. Forward it goes. Defending was strong and firm.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Ball's loose, and he's after it. He can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. Hoists it forward. Needed a better pass there. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Merino. It is now, and the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Goalkeeper's ball. And that's it. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Modric! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. And he's there to clear it. Ball's out on the left now. He's through the middle. And the finish! Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Porto take the early advantage. Rabiot plays it over to the other flank. Florenzi. He's got options out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste. Cuts it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Rabiot. Goes for it! And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Rabiot battles to win it back. Rabiot. First quarter of an hour gone. Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Referee's given a throw. Played into space out wide, receives it from behind. A chance to play it in. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it! It's good distance on it. Has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot comes inside. Gets it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, the clearance is short. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's Rabiot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And back to base. And it's played forward. Milan in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Plays it out to the wing. Gets his head to it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Hits one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Fence has got rid of that. There's the shot! Back to the keeper and go again. Hoists it forward. It's got through to him. Chance! Lofted into the middle. Get that clear. Nkunku. Still going. Where to next? Good challenge. He just stood firm. Gets wrestled off the ball. There is the half-time whistle. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here's the start of the second half.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Forward it goes. Brought forward. What does he try from him? Has a pop! Oh, always manage to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's made sure that that won't get through. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Grabio. Nkunku. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Nkunku. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pulisic. Grabio.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Time to deliver. Shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent enough try. Modric. Good clearance and very necessary. Pulisic. Now it's Modric. Could try cutting inside here. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Chooses to go back. Rabiot spreads it towards the left. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Has he picked him out? Gets the better of his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Pulisic. Chipped through. Floated through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets it back. Pulisic.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Pulisic. Whipped it again. And out it comes again. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Beautifully done.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Shoots! Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Rabiot. Pulisic. Rabiot. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Florenzi. Oh, really good feet from him. Is there any support? He might not need it. Big chance! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Foden. Played into the middle. Clears it out of harm's way.
Gorgeous control there.
Foden. Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Has got rid of that. Foden. Lovely bit of skill there. Bernardo Silva. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Significant chances so far, little to report. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Ake. Neither side yet able to find the net. Foden. Rodri. Foden battles to win it back. And the counter is on. And the finish! And that has been cleared. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's a good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Foden. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodri. Foden. Up to meet it! Danger averted for now. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
So who's he picking out? And he just whacks it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Over to the left. Decent ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. Defending of the desperate variety. Away from immediate danger. Chooses to go back. It's being played forward. Foden. Rodri. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Half-time whistle goes. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
Manchester really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more...
Shoots! Foden. Bernardo Silva. Hit long and direct. It's gone for a throw-in. Throw in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cuts it out. Luke de Jong. Has a pop! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's played forward. Timely intervention.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ruben Dias. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ake gets it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And the defence can get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri can get it clear. Going through. Cleared away. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Back to the keeper and go again. Played out to the right. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Good ball. It's come through, and the shot!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Luke de Jong. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He just whacks it away. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, good take in a good area.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets up to head it! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Ake was not to be moved. Stones. Manchester just have to run down the clock. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. There to hoof it away. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Been levered clear. Back to the keeper and try something new. Hoists it forward.
Porto have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Surely goes for goal! It's in!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Barcelona take the early advantage. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. A really good feat. What a ball, and a shot! Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. And here's Lewandowski. Good ball. Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a goal! Forward it goes. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, look, I don't think he can say he didn't have enough support in that instance because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down and looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Repelled by the keeper, shot at goal! In it goes! Porto are level. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Still going, where to next? And that's been well dealt with. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lewandowski. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Got a shot away. Good strike, quite an alarm. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's got away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Hits one! It's anyone's ball. Danger averted for now. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Forward it goes. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Defence has got rid of that. Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
So who's he picking out? He's had a go! And that has been clubbed away. Lewandowski. Oh, it's Lewandowski.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Big chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break, and look very, very threatening.
Gets into a dangerous position. Just brushed off the ball there. Nicely controlled. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's trying the shot. The defence can get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Over to the left. Goes for the cross. Chance! Really well taken goal. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Played out to the right, hoists it forward. He's through, has a go! Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Porto go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
"75 minutes played. And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Has he picked him out? Lewandowski.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out to the right. Time to deliver. And the shot!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well played, he saw that coming. Well, if something's got to happen, it's going to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Going through. There are a few waiting for it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona are making a change now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Oh, shot and the finish! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lewandowski plays it out to the flank.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And that is that. Barcelona have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control,